Hello friends, it's me, Bill Savely with Savages Disc Golf, and I am here at my home course, Proska Park in Berwyn, and I'm going to shoot around today. But I wanted to talk about the return to my Glow League last night. I shot 3 under, tied for 24th place. Nowhere near where I thought I was going to be, especially the amount of disc golf that I played in Colorado. But I know what my problem was yesterday. Yesterday off the tee, off of some of the longer holes, due to the absolute huge number of trees in this park, I think I hit most of them, especially on the longer holes. So hitting a tree early leaves you with a gigantically long second shot, essentially taking you out of birdie contention right away. So you're scrambling to save par. I don't know if I had 4 birdies and 1 bogey yesterday, or if I had 5 birdies and 2 bogeys yesterday. Haven't looked at the scorecard. I know I finished -3. I'll tell you where I did do much better. I did do much better on those second shots, those approach shots. The release of the disc out of my hand is way better now. And my putting, I think I finally dialed in to the putting scenario. So let's play around today and see where we get. All right, typical fashion coming out here, we throw 2 off the first tee. I'm gonna throw a Roadrunner, and then I'm bringing back the Mamba. I'm bringing my understable discs back because I feel that they're still gonna give me the best chance of success. Why couldn't I do that yesterday? Look at that shot. Nice. This is much better here than yesterday, putting me in position to where I should at least birdie this hole. Got a pretty decent headwind, but I did much better at this yesterday. I should be able to make that. Sorry, this guy is cutting the grass, which is good, keeping the park nice and steady. That's a bird. That's how I should have started yesterday. I made a change on this hole. I started throwing the Leopard instead of the Valkyrie. That's gonna go out of bounds unless it hits a tree. Hit and drop. So again, sorry about the noise. Hopefully it doesn't pick it up too bad. But this course needed the grass clipped. It would have been nice if they would have cut it yesterday before the league, but we normally play on Thursdays, so what are you gonna do? This hole is interesting. I got lucky and hit a tree, so I stayed in bounds, but I really need to either send it out further to the right or flatten the disc out, because this is going to be a very difficult birdie shot here. Ooh. So here we are, hole 3. I'm gonna try not to hit these people here that are just sitting in the middle of the park. Just like in the league, a little too high. And this is exactly what kept me from scoring well yesterday. Shots like that, hitting a tree, and I've either got 75% of the total length of the hole to make up, or 50% of the total distance of the hole to make up, which is where I'm at now. So this is gonna have to be, I just save par. That might be the best approach shot I've ever had in my life. par. All right, I've told these kids to watch. Asked them to move the bike. He didn't want to move the bike. So here we are. Obstacle course. Give me that sweet turn. Come on, Judge. Nope, that's out of bounds. Ay, ay, ay. So out of bounds, I'm dropping here. So 1 out, 2 in. I'm shooting for par here. Of course, there's a branch right there in my way, so I have to keep it low and send it. Nice. Another interesting hole from yesterday. We played it twice. Normally it's a nice, easy hyzer that just goes up, carries over, and lands nicely. First time I threw on this hole yesterday, I hit a tree over there and dropped. Almost right there by that big green electrical box. Not ideal. Second shot though went over the hedges there and left me with what should have been a makeable birdie putt, but I missed it. So this one we're gonna park. I'm using the Leopard again. I don't know, maybe. Circle 2, didn't get it. Boy, there are an awful lot of people here at the park today, but seemingly only 2 holes that I really had to get somebody's attention and say, hey, you know, flying discs coming. So I'm just probably right at the outskirts where circle 1 and circle 2 meet. This should be a putt that I can make. These are the putts that I should be making now, or at least getting chains every time. Nope. Oh, so close. See what I mean? Now, part of me is like, dang it, I should have made it. But another part of me is like, you're on the right track. Your longer putts are not completely missing. You're actually giving yourself a competitive chance at making those putts. And eventually I will start to make them. Oh, my goodness. It's so hot here. I feel like a baked potato. Hole number 6. Said it before, I'll say it again. This is my favorite hole on the course, but it's also the biggest mental challenge. Because you think of it in terms of being so easy, this should be a gimme birdie, but this is one of the toughest holes for me. I need to set it out there and have it break in, which is exactly what I'm going to do here. Turn, turn, turn. Skip, big skip. Not bad, but not enough. Be nice if I was closer, a little more of a guarantee, but these putts should be guaranteed for me. Shake hands with the chain. Nice. That's a bird. Hole number 6 gave me problems yesterday. Not today. It's interesting how much better I play in the daytime. When I have full view of the course, I know where every little branch is. And I don't know, for some reason, I'm just more calm. Going on to hole number 7 here. This one is a little bit of a nemesis as well. I played it really well the second time. The first time I hit one of the early trees and just took myself out of contention and ended up taking a bogey here yesterday. But today we're going to get it. The idea is to get away from the forehand and throw it on anhyzer so that it comes back. Now I got a crosswind here, so I'm really going to have to keep it on anhyzer and throw it so that it doesn't turn over. See, that one didn't do it, but at least I've got distance and I got a spot to the green. Here's another shot that I've been working on. I don't have room on this right side for the hyzer because of these trees, but I have room coming in from the left if I skip it around. So I'm throwing the zone on a forehand, and I want to send it in there, give myself a chance at least saving par. Sit. That's out of bounds. And that's unfortunate because now this entire round is horseshit. Because I'm out of bounds on 2. So I'm coming in on 3 and I'm shooting for bogey. Ay, ay, ay. So I cleared the basket. Would have been nice to at least hit it, and then came out this way. So 2 out, 3 in. This is for bogey. What a shame. Yeah, and I'm only gonna play 9 today because it's so flippin' hot. This hole, just throw. Nope. Nope, too much. What if I tried the forehand? What if I tried to just rip it? Look at that. So much more distance. Why don't I ever try that? And as the pain shoots through my upper right forearm, now I know why I don't throw more forehands. Ouchie mama. Remember that zone shot we had last hole? We got it again, but this time it's shorter and I don't have any fear of out of bounds. I just have to get it up and close because I want to keep this par. I should be able to make that. Less thinking, more sinking. Hole number 9, the grand finale. Don't try to kill it. Just send it out there so it doesn't go too far left. All right? Straight up, flat release, pivot. That should be all right. Not far enough, but it's all right. And lastly, again, perfect example of how I'm not scoring yet. This is a par 3. Should be a decent shot here. Not too many problems, especially because I know how to throw the disc better. I should avoid that out of bounds on the left, and I did, but I'm still in circle 2. An additional 50 feet, and it's a guaranteed birdie. So I just have to get better at shots off the tee with more distance and more accuracy, and I'll get there. Oy. Well, that's a par. Let's recap. All right, let's recap. So I shot even. I birdied holes 1 and 6, which put me 2 under. And then I bogeyed hole 7. I went out of bounds. And I bogeyed hole 8. Did I bogey hole 8? Yes, I did, because remember, I missed that putt. So I finished even. Am I happy with that score? Absolutely not. Could I say that it's the weather? It's super hot out here, super humid. I'm not really dressed for the weather. There was a lot of rushing because, well, people live here at the park instead of their houses. I don't know. It's a combination of stuff. But realistically, it's my ability. My ability. I need to get more accurate and more distance off of the tee, because I know if I had set myself up off of the tee with a better shot at birdie, well, come on, that's a given. But I'm not going to get angry at myself. Sorry, it's 150 million degrees out here. I'm not going to get angry at myself. I'm not going to get dejected. I just will continue to get better. Looking back at where I started versus where I'm at now, much better. My putting feels much better. I found that the blend plastic, the blend of the Judge, works better for me in the warmer weathers than the soft. So I'm probably going to switch to this. Even in the Glow League, I'm close enough to use this as a putter. I don't need to have it glow. What else? The Mamba was okay for me. Sidewinder was all right. I'm still rediscovering these two discs. They're understable, which is where I should be. I'm getting much better results with the Leopard, which is also a slightly understable disc. I bagged the Detour. I never threw it today, but I threw every other disc. I threw the Insanity, and I threw the Jawbreaker Zone. That disc should be money. I just need to work it better, learn it. Well, thanks for watching. Oh, and I got a Zuca cart. But that's the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. If you share it, thank you very much. Most importantly, just thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.